So September 25th, do you have those figures with you about the Pope? But September 25th, the Pope is traveling to New York City. And tell me, again, he's going to meet with the president.
Yes. Well, the significance of this is that he's the 266th Pope. And he's meeting with our president on the 266th day of the year, which is September 23rd. Now, what's significant about this is that 266 days is the length, the period of time of gestation for giving a childbirth. That's how long a child is in your womb. So what is giving birth
Something's
on that day?
being birthed.
Yes.
Something the Pope's involved with is being birthed. That it can't come out to those exact days. There's so many. The math in all of this will blow your mind. That's what makes me know it's God, because God is a good mathematician. The devil lies with his math. God tells the truth with his math.
Yes.
So the Pope then is going to New York from D.C. then, as far as these numbers that I think I have. And I think it's September 25th. Then the Pope is going to New York City to help launch the 2030. Now that's a long ways off, I guess. Agenda. What does that mean? Can you tell me that? I don't know.
Absolutely,
I've never heard that.
Jim. And this is huge news. I'm surprised more in the Bible prophecy world are not talking about this. But on September 25th to September 27th, the United Nations is holding a major conference where they are releasing what they call in the official document, because I went to the official document and pulled this out, is being called a new universal agenda for humanity. Those are not my words. That's in the document. And so people, many in the audience are going to remember Agenda 21. Agenda 21 was all about climate change, global warming, protecting the earth. Well, this is the next generation. And it's not just about the environment. It deals with economics, agriculture, education, gender equality, and just about every form of human activity you can imagine. And so the United Nations is coming together, and they're saying, well, it's voluntary, but basically every nation that belongs to the United Nations, almost every nation on the face of the earth, is willingly signing on to this. And they're saying that they're going to fundamentally transform the world by the year 2030. It's basically a template for global governance, is what this is. So the Pope is traveling from Rome to New York City to give the address to kick off the conference where this new agenda will be unveiled, basically giving his stamp of approval to this and saying, yeah, we all need to support this. Now, if you read the document, there's all kind of, they talk about ending poverty, they talk about a lot of things. We would say, well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And they use a lot of flowery language, but if you read the entire thing, you realize, wow, this covers basically every form of human activity, and the only way they can really implement this is by having control of the entire planet.
Wow.
One world government. Well, you know, they did change the name of the tower from One World Tower. I think they named it first. But that's what they've been trying to do. And I believe Jonathan Cahn, the rabbi, he issued a statement today. Would you read some of what he issued this just a few hours ago?
Yes. WorldNet Daily had an article, and it was talking about strange signs on Shemitah's final days, and they did a piece on Rabbi Cahn within it. It said, Rabbi Jonathan Cahn told WND that he noticed two signs in the final days of the current Shemitah. One involving the collapse of a structure in Saudi Arabia on September 11th, and the other, a rainbow in New York City. He says, very strange. In the last days of the Shemitah, two striking signs. A storm causes destruction on Islam's central mosque in Mecca on September 11th. At the same time, a rainbow appears over the tower at ground zero, he said. Many immediately took this as a good sign. Yet it was not long ago that America desecrated the sign of the rainbow by using a vessel of God to celebrate the Supreme Court's striking down the biblical definition of marriage. The White House played a leading role in the desecration as President Obama ordered it to be lit up in the colors of the rainbow to celebrate the decision. Not a good sign, he says. Rabbi Jonathan Cahn, who also authored the 2012 bestseller, The Harbinger, as we know, he says, which positioned the 9 warning signs of the harbingers in ancient Israel judgment in 586 BC, were now appearing in America, says the White House, was not the sole actor in this desecration. He continues. It was not only the White House that was lit up. The tower at ground zero, one of the 9 signs of judgment in the Harbinger, was also bathed in the colors of the rainbow, he said. And now, on 9/11, God causes a real rainbow to cover the tower, I wouldn't take that as a good sign.